Hello my friends, John LaRuffa here with another straight up solo. In this episode, we're going to actually do a playthrough of probably my favorite solo game ever. A Feast for Odin and the Norwegian expansion. Now, somebody posted something on Facebook saying, what is your favorite solo you can play, set up, play, and take down in under an hour? And I said, boy, if I'm really cooking, Feast for Odin with the expansion. And they said, I'd love to see it. So let's see how close we can come. I don't know. This isn't going to be a scripted game. I'm just thinking that I can get this done in time. We're going to find out. All right. So we'll start the timer as the video switches. Okay, we're going to get started. Again, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I know I'm going to get more on my fan base. So we're opening these guys up here, and I'm not going to actually use a timer. I think that would be kind of like racing against the clock. I'm just going to do this, normal style and see actually how close I can get without lollygagging. So I say this is one of my favorite solo games because it truly is. I mean, I think that when it comes to, the ability to play a game where things are just as good as playing the multiplayer or very close. So really this game has that in spades because you get such a full experience basically blocking yourself in your own way that I just think that it's just a fantastic game to play. I've played this game so many times, and each time I play it, I try to do something a little bit differently with regards to the actual strategy. And you could do that really because with this game, there's so much going on strategy-wise. You can certainly try different things, do different things, all these other choices, and it just works out, which is one of the reasons I find it so intriguing and so fun. Now, you guys will remember when you're playing the expansion, the board itself is a little different. So this board is different than what you would get if you played it without the expansion. So just remember that. Okay, we only need one of those sheets right there. Get the islands out. I also have the mini expansion in here with like the Christmas trees and stuff and the Terra del Fuego jazz. I want to make sure I can get as much of this on camera as possible. So what I will do is probably put some of these things up here and out of the way. The islands are what take the most. And since Terra del Fuego doesn't flip over, we can use those. Here's our Shetland Islands. Or our A Islands, I guess. Another A. Some B's. C's and D's. All right, hopefully that will show up. Looking at the camera, yeah, most of them are there. You get the point. All right, and we've got some new things here. In the beginning, this is a little different with the expansion. So you get these other tiles that you can use, and basically you still have to build them, but it gives you an option to buy something to kind of specialize your game, which I think is really fun and fantastic. And so randomly choosing here, let's go with the let's go with the lumberjack hut. That's pretty random. All right, so we got those. I'll leave it out just for grins. Then we've got our cards here with the different occupations, and this will be our first starting occupation deck, of which we'll draw one, and it looks like I'm going to be the tutor, so that could be interesting and helpful. Put that deck over there. Then we have the other A, B, and C decks all mixed in together here. Just a little shuffle. Like so. All right, we don't need any of those. We do need the weapons deck. And in the weapons deck, I've got to get my 3 different things out here. So that's 4 different things, pardon me. And I need a sword. There we go. There's the 4 weapons. give those a shuffle. We'll need to get deeper into those later on. And I'll put that up there, why not? Okay, scoring sheets and such, don't need those. We do want, oh, that's all. Those are all out of here. This is not necessary. And we will be using black and blue for our different guys. Shouldn't need those. All right. And then our tiles. So I'm going to put the tiles over here on the side. Let's see what we can do here. Put those up there. Here are the ships. Put those at the top. Now we're going to put these off camera because it's not going to really help anybody to see them. It's not adding anything, and this game of course has just a tremendous amount of table space that it takes up, so I feel like that is a good compromise just to set them over here so they're out of the way. All right, almost all set up here. Again, I don't really have a clock, but I feel like this set up pretty quick, all things considered, being how big of a game it is. We'll put that up there so I can get that lumberjack hut later. All right, and then gotta put our workers out. And a couple other things will probably be off the board. You probably won't see much of my horde, which will be just off camera, so to speak, just because that's the way it usually goes. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and set these guys in these spots as usual. Now, for those who haven't played this game, this is a worker placement game, but each time you place workers in a solo, you block the space for the next round and the existing round. So you do that both ways. All right, I feel like I did that. I always do that backwards, but so that'll waste a little bit of time. Because they only fit if they are holding hands, apparently. All right. And then the two black. You use the two different colors because whichever color is the one you're using, you leave that on the board for the next round. Okay, and then I've got my people here ready to go. And the other one's here. And that might be slightly off, but you get the picture. Okay, so we've got our weapons, we've got our cards. Again, they're just gonna be slightly off the table. And the only other thing is to organize these, but I'm not gonna worry about that because it takes a little bit of time and I don't usually put them on the board anyway. It's just not necessary. I know what I'm looking for. I can reference that. And maybe as I'm thinking, I'll just throw a couple out here and just get ourselves on track. But ultimately, it's just going to add and not really help. So, all right, let's get started. First turn here. Oops, I forgot this. Need our handy dandy turn aid. Okay. Let's get, oh yeah, and the dice and the stuff. All right, for real this time, we have a couple of these here. We have a couple of these here. A few of these. All right, I think everybody can legitimately say that the game is set up. Okay, now we'll begin. We have to start with the usual handout, which is, like I said, the 4 weapons plus one of the horns of oil. Maybe I could put my horde up here where everybody can see it. Oh, no, you know what? That's not going to work because I'm going to need some room. I guess I can set this aside since we're not using it. I'm going to need some room for this guy. So we're going to set these in place. And I know there's a quicker way to set up and to manage the solo with what Uwe says with the pencil. I don't really play that way because I just feel like I'm not going to try to goof around with something I might second guess myself on, like did I use enough of the goods or did I not use some goods or whatever. All right, so that starts out round one. There we go. Okay, then to begin, let's start out with the harvest like usual. So we get our peas and our corn, or peas, and then we have the beans, flax. Okay, so that's our first harvest there in the A section, or the one section, I guess you could say. Okay, so to begin here, the first thing I'm going to do is probably take some resources. I like that action, and let's go ahead and see if I can pick up. This will give me a little bit of a booster start here. So the 3-2, and oh, by the way, I better make sure everything is on camera. Yes, I think everything is pretty well on camera there. We should be in good shape. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll get 2 weapons cards, or weapons cards. All right, so we ended up getting a couple of more things. The bow and arrow and the spear for hunting. Now we'll grab the 3 off of here, which will be good, because then, oh, I should have gotten this. Should have gone down the whole thing. Here I'm trying to rush it a little bit too much, and I shouldn't be doing that. And also, I'm using the wrong color because these guys are coming out at the end of the round. So, all right, for real this time. So let's do the following. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's spend that wood. We'll use the 2. Spend the wood. It gets me the treasure, which I like the treasure because I can put it right there. Gives me some opportunity. And my first coin, which I also like, because the first coin helps us in lots of different ways. So we've got 2 more guys left, and I've always been a fan of just getting this going right here. Bringing it into one of those. And then finally, what I've been trying lately, and this is funny because I'm playing a lot of the base game on BGA, so it's a little bit different in the fact that I don't have some of the spaces I used to have up there in the market. So those are gone. So now I got to think a little bit harder on what to do, how to do it. So with this single, maybe the best thing to do, we're gonna need, see, I usually buy fish, but I can't buy fish now in this situation. So instead, why don't we do this? We will get the lumberjack to get that. That would be 1. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get our lumberjack hut. Pay the wood. Now we got the hut in play. And we will put the hut over here. So that is the end of the first out of guys right there. So done my actions. I am the start player. Income is 2. No animal husbandry. I have to feed my folks. So to gas up the tank here, we are going to do... Oh, sorry. Come on, John. We got to do it like so. I could spend $1, but I don't want to. All right, we are fed. Now let's see about the bonuses. Bonuses, I don't have anything covered yet. I could do something like this, and I will. So that covers my first bonus. So I will get a horn of oil for the next round. All right, and I do have the lumberjack, and the lumberjack can be interesting too. We'll figure out what we want to do there in a moment. All right, so that's the bonuses. Now I need to update and add a new mountain strip. So let's do that. We're just going to take this right off. There's no way I have room for that on camera as I roll this thing down. So we roll it down, flip it over. There we are. Appropriately updated. I can find some twos. There's a 2. All right. That's good. Now I pull my black one off. There we go. And now we're ready to use them. So we'll just keep them there. Okay, starting again. We've removed the Viking like we just said. We go to round 2. We've got a harvest. I think I goofed that up, didn't I? Because I was supposed to do that in the first one. Yeah, I did goof that up. Making an ass out of myself at the beginning of this. So with the issue is that I should have had 6, which I did. It's just that we're going to have to do it this way to make it all work out. And I apologize. Hopefully nobody was gnashing their teeth and losing their minds, because that's the first step. Add the new Viking. Now, good. We're still good. Everything's square. Okay, so that's what you get sloppy when you play a lot on Board Game Arena, because it just does it for you. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I need to get my stuff going there, and well, first let's get the harvest done, like we said. So harvesting. There we go. Nothing going on yet. That comes in the next one for there. We draw a new weapon card. We have 3 bows. All right, so I think it's time to do some hunting. We have a couple of bows. We don't have enough wood. I would like to get a little more wood first before I do that. So why don't I do that? Let us place this here. We'll get 1 wood, and I'm going to flip this going from, do I want to do that? Yes, let me get a green one. Use him in a Jingleheimer Jiffy. Okay, so we've got that. Now, let's take our... Let's take our stone. No, we're going to hunt. Okay, so let's see what we can get here on this one. This counts for 1. We're going to roll the hunting die. We have 1 wood. I actually have 3 bows. The 6 is no good. A 5 is not better. Come on. 3, there we go. All right, so with these 3, 2, 1, 0, we successfully hunted. So we have this, and we have that. With that in mind, the best thing I think to do would be for me to fill up my lumberjack spot like so. Let's see. Is there another way to do that? Maybe there is. All right, I keep changing my mind, but that's okay. You can change your mind all you want until you actually play the game. So 1, we'll make this a blue. 2, and we'll make this a green. 3. Now, let's take this yellow, plop the yellow over here, plop the red over here. It's going to get that lumberjack space going a little bit. I'll fill in the rest in a moment when we figure out a little more what we want. And I'm not 100% committed to that, so we'll just leave them right off here, but that's where my brain's at the moment. So I think actually what would be kind of cool is, I could have done that. Maybe we try the catch fish with our spears. I have 3 spears. So it's spears and snares. So let's do that. Let's go catch some fish. 6 is bad. 1 is perfect. We'll toss in that spear, and we'll catch 2 fish and get a little barrel of, maybe that's oil, or I don't know what it really is. Probably not oil, maybe it's like booze or something. Okay, so 2 fish. Here's what we want. Much better, because now, when the time comes, I can do that thing for that. And it gives me some flexibility to do what I was looking to do there. Okay, so we've still got 3 guys left. It would be nice to somehow get our hands on some money here. And that would be cool if I could get all that going. I usually like to do that, but I don't have any money. And I'm talking about getting some animals and such moving here. Why don't we do this? Why don't we take our guys, 2 of them, put them over here, get the $2. We go ahead and we get whatever this is, reed or flax or something, and we get another horn of oil. It'd be great if I had a horse. I do not have a horse. And then with one guy left, excuse me, I might take that stone and turn that stone into something. I think I'm going to do that. So stone goes to one of these blue rune stones or whatever they are, and another $1. Now let's go ahead and get the puzzle going here and get this stuff flushed out a little bit better. So we did want to do this. I do like that move because that then gives me the opportunity to float some of this money up here. Now I'll get a new card every time and a piece of wood every time, which is good. And then on the board, I've already fed everybody. So what would be kind of cool is if I could get this paying out a little bit better than where I am at the moment, which I think it can by taking that approach. And as a matter of fact, that's illegal because you can't touch that way, but I can do this, which is totally okay. And then I can do that, and I just need, yeah, that's fine. Just need to put this guy in there, and we are legitimately okay. Couldn't quite get to that. That's all right. I'm okay with it. So we've done our puzzle. So now we do income. I've got 4, 5. So we're starting the income machine here. 4 plus 1 is 5. There is no animal breeding since I still haven't pulled that off. The feast is squared away. I paid. Bonuses. I could add some more to that, but it's not worth the extra coins it would cost me. Just that 2 extra. I need those coins. But I'm going to get wood and a, so I'm going to get this, another weapons card, which this time will be another spear, which is kind of cool because of that fishing spot. And then another wood out of here. So those are my bonuses. We downgrade. I may have missed downgrading this last one. I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm going to downgrade again. In fact, I know I did because I'm trying to rush a little bit here to speed up the time. So hopefully I catch all my errors. If I don't, I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section, and I will apologize profusely, but that's okay. Okay, back on track there. Remove the Plays Vikings from the action board. So now the black ones come home, freeing up some space. And these slide out, ready for the next round. There is no harvest this round, but we do flip boards A. So all boards A go over. And then we put $2 onto all the other boards. So I'm up out of my seat now, getting this done. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And I play where you put it on Terra del Fuego, and I don't know if that's true or not, but it doesn't matter because I'm not even taking Terra del Fuego in this game at all. I think I'm going to try for a completely different strategy and maybe go with... Yeah, we're going to wait. I have an idea what I'm going to do. It's not ready yet. Okay, we flipped. We draw another weapon card. It's a sword, which is good because it's almost time to start thinking about raiding. In fact, it might be time to start thinking about raiding. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this first turn is I would like to purchase a ship. And it's tempting if I want to actually buy it with money. I think I'm going to build it. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to build with these 2 wood. My first long ship here. Then, oh, that would have been nice. Not so fast though. Okay. Then I'm going to flip this to turn it into one of these. And I would like, with the money I have, to start getting some animals. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with, oh, and when I put these 2 down, that was illegal. It should have been 3, and I should have drawn a card also. So this says the fur merchant. So instead of taking that action, I can do something different with that. Okay. Now, I am going to take these 3 and get some animals going, because if I don't, it's not going to help anybody. So we'll do that. We'll pay 2. Oh, I have to pay 2 and a bean, which I don't have any beans. I could do that, but do I really want to go? Oh, these are the times when you feel like you make a mistake and it just zings you. I do want the animals. I do indeed. So, you know what we're going to do? We are going to get them, even if it's going to cost us more than we bargained for. We'll get another card. I'm going to take 2 pigs, because I want to use the pigs in this game for a little wheeling and dealing around stuff. Okay, that exhausts this turn. Now, one of the things that I should have probably done beforehand, but I still think I'm good, I'll be good because I've got a coin, is to do one of these deals, just to make sure. Yes, we're fine. Okay, so we did that, we took the card, and we have the 2 pigs, so we're good, we're all set. Okay, so that's the end of that round. When I did do that, though, I didn't take yet another card, which I should have. So we'll take another card here. The boat builder. As soon as you have 4 large ships, you get 2 whaling boats for free. Wow, well, that's pretty cool. Never really had 4 large ships, but you never know what'll happen. Okay, we've taken our actions. We've done this. Now it's time for income. I don't have any place to put this because of my goofiness, what I did there, but it's probably going to rest. Well, we're going to hold on to it because I had a bigger plan. So again, we get the 5 income, 4, 5, and then animal husbandry. So one of these pigs then becomes pregnant. Now, when they become pregnant, how do I show that? I forgot. I think that they just have the baby. They don't become pregnant because the pig just goes quicker. I will take a look at that. Pause the camera real quick and find out, because that is kind of a big deal and I need to make sure I do it right, and it's been a little while since I've done it. So let's pause.